Good afternoon and happy Monday. So it's about 1 o'clock here on the coast. Weather is about to turn pretty nasty. Looks like there's about 100, 200 millimeters actually coming. And it's today instead of like the weekend like it's supposed to. So it's a bit wet outside. It just started then. So let's get into it today. Obviously, I want to start with ICO Gold Rush. I think this is probably one of the best program or course. It's not a program. The best courses I have joined and I've taken part in, and pretty much it shows you how to learn how to 10 times your next ICO. So imagine if you bought Bitcoin for $5 7 years ago, today you'd have $4.4 million. So even if you bought $1,000 worth of Ethereum at the ICO stage, in 2015 for 30 cents, you'd have over $1 million today. So if you think you've missed your boat, you haven't, because there's always tons of ICOs launching every day with opportunities to profit. The only problem is obviously you got to pick. There's a lot of bad ones out there, and there's a lot of good ones out there. So there's a lot of good there's a few decent projects. I mean, there are a few coming, but there's also the amount that there are of the good ones. There's obviously 10 times the bad ones. So the idea is to be able to do the course, learn how to pick out the different ones, so you're not losing any money. So we got the 5 steps, the 5 easy steps to profit. Step 1 is obviously find the ICOs. Step 2, apply our ICO Gold Rush checklist. It's a pretty thorough checklist. Give you a rough idea. It's obviously you're choosing, you're going through seeing like token metrics, stuff like that. If you don't know what token metrics are, you should be doing the course then, because without that, if you can stuff that up, it's the difference between getting a good one and getting a bad one. And so obviously we go through our criteria, have a score at the end, and then going by the score we have a selection of what you should or recommended what you could invest or should invest. Obviously step 3 is invest responsibly. Obviously you should in all programs. There is risk no matter what, regardless. Obviously if you're picking out the good ones, but there's less risk, less likely anyway. Step 4 is obviously to sell the tokens when the time's right, and step 5 is rinse and repeat. So pretty self-explanatory. So what's in the course? It's a step-by-step blueprint on how to invest in ICOs from A to Z. Then we show you how to sell those tokens to make profit. Every step of the way is shown. So if you're a newbie or experienced with ICOs, you will still learn something new. And that is so true, because like I say in my previous videos, I thought I knew a bit about ICOs, but in reality, after doing the course, I only knew this much. So take it from me, trust me. Well, I won't say trust me, but I thought I knew more than I did, and I didn't. So that's just the way it is. You're always learning something new every day. So lesson 1 is obviously the basics and getting everybody on the same page. So pretty self-explanatory. Lesson 2 is the wallet setup, send and receive tokens. Lesson 3, the core lessons in ICO checklist. So we go through it. Like I was saying, if the token metrics are off, you could be investing into deep space with no returns. There's obviously the 2 distinctions that can make or break an ICO. Then there's lesson 4 is a checklist videos. So NG Gavin does his over-the-shoulder videos. Obviously shows you how the token metrics calculator works, and then there's also a live example of a good ICO, and then he's got the live example of a bad ICO. Lesson 5 is obviously flipping for profits. So this is teaching you how to sell on the different exchanges. So these are 4 decent ones. Bittrex pretty it's not too bad, it's pretty easy really, but obviously the videos are there for you if you're a newbie. Lesson 6 is to summarize everything that's going on. I got hair, right? I can feel it. So, what you get from learning the course, you will have the knowledge to 2, 5, 10 times your ICOs. You'll be able to know what to look for in an upcoming ICO, make a decision to participate or not. You will have confidence to know how to buy and the steps involved. You will have no hesitation to sell for 2, 5, or 10 as you follow a step-by-step ICO checklist. You will no longer be sitting on the sidelines watching. You'll be searching for your next ICO to dominate. And obviously we go over the ICO basics, Ethereum wallet basics, smart contract pooling has, or is about to start. So what that means is you can individually go into an ICO by yourself. So say if you did, say as an example, you might only use 1 Ether. With all of us joining together, we could probably jump in with 100 Ether or 50 to 100 Ether. Therefore, we're getting the ICO even cheaper because we're a bigger pool of money. So you win. We're all winning that way. So, and even if a coin goes, if it does go bad, the fact that you're buying it cheaper, or we're all buying it cheaper together, when it's out on exchange, the odds are we're going to be able to pull out and still, even if it goes bad, pull out and still make a profit because we're getting the coins like 40 to, or whatever it is, 40 to 60% cheaper. Obviously, you have the ICO checklist, that's some buying strategies and the selling strategies. So I won't go through the testimonials. You can do that on your own leisure. So we got the bonuses. So obviously we have a Slack group. So everyone that joins the course gets into the Slack group. So it's like a Telegram. It's like Telegram, but it's better than Telegram. Same kind of principle, but you can either do it on your phone or on your desktop or laptop. Pretty much this is where everyone comes and talks pretty much about upcoming coins, coins about hit exchanges, the webinars, webinar replays, etc. And obviously money back guarantee. You can go through all that, and that's everything I've got for that. So that's, I think it's the best thing I've done. You should always invest in yourself, regardless if you're watching YouTube videos, motivational things every day or whatever. Read a book, keep yourself informed. I think it's like I said, it's one of the best courses I've ever done. So, and still learning from it every day. So, the best you can do, like I said, is invest in yourself and go from there. If you're in your programs, you can do it at the same time if you wanted. Have it as learn this new skill set and keep it as a backup. If any of your programs do go down, which more than likely they probably will one day, because there's usually a shelf life for all them programs. So hard to hear now, but you will learn it in the future if you're not already at that stage of getting screwed before. So, or not screwed, whatever. Alright, so I'm just going to check the markets as I do every day. So Bitcoin's up 11,357, so that's up about $170 from yesterday. Dash is down a little bit from yesterday, so it's 761. Ethereum 462, so that's about the same roughly. Litecoin sitting at 100. It's sitting at 100 for a couple of days now. And then I've got the ones I'm looking at the moment. There's obviously Powr Ledger, which I think is a monster of a project. That's at 70 cents. So it's gone down a little bit from yesterday. It's 73. And my other ones I've got is Quantstamp. So it's 13.1. So it's about the same. And my newest one that I'm allowed to give out is Privatix, and that is sitting at $1.37. So it's gone about 5 cents over, in the last 24-hour period. But these are like, how can you say, they're only early days for all these coins at the moment. So obviously, Privatix only been out since the 18th of November. Quantstamp, I'm pretty sure. Oops, not gonna let me do it for some reason. Whoop. Quantstamp's only been out for 22nd of November, I think. I'd say. Waiting for it to load. Looks like my internet's the weather's starting to get pretty bad now. The 22nd, and I think Powr Ledger's been out for a while, about a month or so. Might be October, maybe Powr Ledger. Let's have a quick squeeze. So 70 cents. Yeah, I think it's been October. I could be wrong. Could be September. Oh no, November. Okay, sorry. At the beginning of November. And she's going alright. She's climbing. And then she's just sitting a bit. The old, it's not going to help with the Bitcoin going up at the moment. So, yeah. Other than that, guys, the only thing I talk about usually is Genesis mining. The only thing out at the moment is Monero. I'm pretty sure. So Monero is still profitable. I think it's more profitable than Ethereum anyway. Definitely. Obviously, there's no Bitcoin, Dash, Litecoin, Ethereum, Zcash. So Monero is the last one standing at the moment until they get some more. So I think it is pretty profitable. You just got to keep remembering to compound. That's the main game of it. So who knows how long this Monero is going to last, because this is the only thing left. So I don't know if everyone's buying Monero or not at the moment, or they're just waiting. Obviously Bitcoin, even if they do come out, you're not going to get it till March or something. So you might as well, if you want to dip your toe in and create some passive income, you want to jump into Monero. I think 49. So one of these packages, or one of the mining packages, it will get you about $63 a year. So it's obviously, if you're only buying one, you get $63 your first year. It's a 2-year contract, so your second year would be pure profit. So obviously, if you're compounding, but you'd probably come with more than 60 hertz. You'd probably be maybe 1,000 hertz or something like that. That'd be the go. Then you compound as you go. So I'm going to leave it like that. The weather's going to be bad. I can hear it's just absolutely pouring down, and the light's no good, obviously, as you can see. And I'm going to leave it like that. I hope you all have a great Monday wherever you are around the world. And if you like my video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, so when I do my video you will have the notification as soon as I've uploaded it. Other than that, guys, see you later and enjoy your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.